I'm in Salad, and I saw Whiplash. It's directed by Damien Chazelle, and it's starring Miles Teller and J.K. Simmons. It's a very good movie. It's about band. I was in band for 5 years. I did jazz band for 5 years. I can heavily relate to the culture of this, the very competitive culture. This is a very intense movie. Miles Teller's character, Neiman, is introduced as a savant drummer. He seems like he starts very relaxed. Because he's so good, he doesn't have to try so hard. And he's also very autistic. He's playing in a practice room when J.K. Simmons' character walks in. He walks in, and Neiman stops playing. And so he asks him, "Hey, why'd you stop playing?" So his response was to start playing some more. And then he leaves. Not before questioning why that was the response. And he kind of freaks out because he doesn't know what to say because he made the wrong decision. That's his first introduction to his teacher. He's in the intermediate band, and he gets pulled by his teacher. What's J.K. Simmons' teacher's name? Fletcher. Alright. His teacher's name is Fletcher. I love it when Neiman gets pulled into the jazz band, and Fletcher pulls him aside and is like, "Yeah, just do you. Just relax. It's okay." And then when he starts fucking up in the jazz band, and Fletcher's just like, "You can do it. Just one more time. And then Neiman keeps fucking up. He throws a chair at him, and it's great. He also tells him a story where Charles Parker became Charles Parker because someone threw a cymbal at his head, and he's trying to replicate that teaching style. Neiman has a big ol' ego. He really thinks he's the best one there, but they're all in the same place. How could he be the best one there? He freaks out when his role is taken from him. He spurgs out in front of the entire class a couple of times. It's like, "That's bullshit. Why'd you give him the part? You know I'm better." But it's not his part, and he has to have a reality check. Also during this process, Neiman practices so much that his hands bleed, and then he covers it with bandage and keeps going at it, because he's not fast enough. He just needs to get fast, like Sonic. There's a point where the other drummer trusts Neiman to hold his music for him. Pretty much immediately, Neiman sets the music on the chair and gets soda, and then boom, it's gone. The other drummers hate him because Fletcher gives Neiman an unusual amount of special treatment, even if it's negative, or perceived as negative by Neiman. There's another instance of when Neiman leaves the sticks at his house for this big major performance, and he's trying to negotiate with Fletcher to just have him on, and Fletcher's just trying to say, "Hey, your part's been given to another person, then you gotta accept the fact." And he's like, "No." So he rushes home, gets his stick, rushes back, gets hit by a car, then runs to the venue, blood pouring down his face, and he's just in this autistic tunnel vision, as I would describe it, because he really wants to play the part, even if he's fucked up and he can't go to the band's pace at all. He was all bloody for this rehearsal scene, and Fletcher just kicks him out. "You're done." A year goes by, Fletcher's been fired because Neiman's a little pussy-ass bitch who tattled to the board of directors, and they fired him for abuse. Fuck that fruit fly. A year later, he gets approached by Fletcher. "Hey, we need a drummer. It's all the same parts that you were learning." So he goes on stage, and he gets duped. "Hey, actually, I know it was you who were a pussy-ass bitch who reported me and got me fired. You're not going to be prepared because you don't have any of the charts that we're playing." And so he has to improv, and it's pretty obvious that he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. So he marches off stage, "Fuck you, Fletcher," comes back on stage, and while Fletcher is talking, then he starts drumming, cues people in, starts playing Caravan, and it's pretty intense. First you got Fletcher's like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're stealing my shit," and he gets hit in the face with a cymbal. Pretty great. When Neiman's like, "I'll cue you in," that's when he gets Fletcher's respect, and ends in this long-ass drum solo that I remember the kids in jazz band when we were playing Caravan wanted to perfectly replicate. He did pretty good, and my first impression seeing it was, "Man, this is so great. I love this drum solo." He's just controlling everything. He's very present, and he's just the spotlight, and he has total control, and it's pretty great. And I love it. And that's how the movie ends when Caravan ends. This is a really good movie, especially from someone who was first trombone, big flex in jazz band. And I understand the struggle of trying to get people to play your part correctly, because my jazz band half the time didn't play the part correctly. I don't think we even performed Caravan because the kids weren't very good at their instruments. I gotta give this movie a solid 8.5 out of 10. The pacing is really whiplashy, and I like the ending, where it would be the climax of the movie is the end of the movie, hence the name. If you liked that review, check out patreon.com/ASEPresents for $3 a month daily vlogs. Until next time, on Mint Salad Saw.